that they were just going to take a break away from the game. So C9 is trying out new members. The members you're seeing here are not final, but for now, they've had pretty good results for C9 here in this monthly melee, and Nepal will be our next map.
It has looked good for them so far. I think, Wolf is still adjusting to the Ana. A lot of the times, the big difference I saw, because I think Shake is playing a great Ana, but one of the things that even beyond sleep darts and beyond the boosts, just things like that, is making sure your bio grenade is going to hit those clumps when they are CC'd. And every time like a Graviton or something or an Earthshatter came off from Complexity, Shake had it on the ready, and he was bio grenading them so they couldn't get heals, and that's why you saw a lot more effective cleanup in those teams fights. Wolf, I'm not sure if it was just on cooldown or he's not quite used to it, but there were some times where they'd hit a 4-man Graviton and just not be able to clean it up because there was healing and things like that coming through. So something to look at as these fights do go forward. And we finish up our tournament here tonight. But Wolf, it's a tough test because Wolf he's not a support player. He never really was or has been. I'm sure he's good at a lot of things, but he was a DPS player for a several month stretch.
Indeed. Well, taking a look here, both teams readying up. Kai is ready, JKW is ready. Nepal will be the next map here in this grand final. Series tied 1-1, and we'll see if Cloud9 can bring it right back. Next map underway.
All right, I wonder, we're seeing a lot more Pharah tonight, but it's generally just payload times and hybrid maps. I want to see more Pharah on King of the Hill, and I don't know, I always want to see it on Sanctum because I love environmental deaths, because I'm a jerk and I like hearing people scream. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
You just like watching the world burn, X. I think that's where you're at right now.
I made peace with it. I'm okay with it. I do like chaos. I'm a big fan of chaos.
Alrighty, well, take a look here at both teams. What are we going to see here? We will be seeing Sheer4 coming on the McCree, and this Sheer4 on McCree has sort of been C9's trump card over the course of the night, especially on these control maps. He has been absolutely brilliant. It's one case where they put Sheer4 on the McCree and Mendo instead on the Reaper, where, again, I would love to know the reason as to why they do that just here and not on other maps such as King's Row, but whatever it might be, Sheer4 has been a beast, and we'll see if he can bring it out here today.
Yeah, Mendo's got a great McCree as well. I mean, some of his biggest highlight plays I remember watching him play is just, wow, this tracking is insane. He does not miss headshots on his McCree. So to be able to have that versatility is great. It might just be just simple comfort levels on stage, but they open it up, and Harblue does get that beautiful wall in right away.
Sheer4 right now opening up here with this McCree poke. Aggressive charge from JKW, immediately punished here by Kai. Icewall gonna block things out a little bit, gonna lead to Kai's death, and it's back and forth, but Complexity off the May do get a little bit of extra control here on this point. They block out C9, and they should be in position to grab this first point.
Yep, both Rhines are down in that fight, and they do get a couple more kills. No one is really in position to fight this, as it was Sheer4 hanging out over top trying to get some poke in, but not enough. Hey, this first point flipping over to Complexity, and now the May wall is becoming a bit of an issue. They are able to rotate in. Clean entry, actually, there goes that clean entry. Mendo down, Sheer4 down. That's up. That's it.
JKW just cleaning up on the bottom. W-Mouse1 in action. No Earthshatter required. Just a nano boost. And Rib finding himself just locked out and knocked out.
Shake's play is so good. I mean, he's just able to sleep Rib on there too, making sure that he's not a factor in the fight. They clean up the rest. So if you hit a sleep dart and your team is smart and coordinated, it's as good as a kill. It's a kill that you're just going to have later. Blizzard comes in. Wow.
Harblue being super aggressive with this Blizzard. I don't know what that was, but that was not worthwhile. Now going to be a 65 opportunity for C9, and C9 usually pretty good about capitalizing. Deadeye out, going to crack most of this Reinhardt shield. C9 on the aggression here. When you look at Complexity, they're still waiting for Harblue to get back into this fight.
Yeah, Rib completely denying the Earthshatter there. The Rhine games have been phenomenal tonight as JKW and Rib go at it yet again, but a nicely timed block on the Earthshatter completely denies that ultimate. And yes, there is a couple kills for Complexity, but that is Cloud9 taking the point for the first time at this stage.
Alrighty, well, we do have an Earthshatter coming in here.
Nice.
Back on the point. Rib looking to pile it on once more, going to the party room, swing the hammer, picks up 2 before falling himself. And take a look at C9. C9 doing a much better job of controlling this. They did retake the point. They're at 20%. And Graviton comes in from Torque, but he just doesn't really have the follow-up there to make it happen.
Yeah, Harblu does get in here and does grab a kill onto Adam, but that's about all that they salvage out of that. So about 30% to 60% should be a lot closer by the next time they fight Cloud9. Signs of Life look like they are bringing them back. No ultimates on the table just yet for them, but it is going to be Death Blossoms from both teams. Probably the next couple of ults we'll see.
And take a look, Nicholas. Nicholas is holding on to that Death Blossom. Not a whole lot else at the Complexity War Chest. They're going to have to make the most of it. As I'm thinking about how to approach this, Speed Boost should be out here in a moment. Nano Boost is in. Nicholas deep diving to the back with the Zarya shield enabling it. Ends up taking down 2. A brutal strike onto C9. Sets up for 3 kills, and C9 probably have to let this one go, but at the very least for them, they did even things up as far as progress goes. And by the way, just again, Shake with another great sleep dart onto Mendo.
Yeah, Shake is just unstoppable right now. He's playing just such a great Ana, showing you the full power of the kit. Because I think a lot of teams and players are running Ana and they're like, well, just get the ultimate and I'll stay alive. But he's really showing how good she can be in the right hands.
And take a look at Mendo right now, creeping in and about, still holding on to Death Blossom, not with the HP right now to be able to use it. Wolf getting really close to the Ana boost, should be up in a moment, but here comes Complexity. They're going to push the issue. Sound Bearer is out, moving in, but Joe Meister ends up dying into there, and C9 able to back out to the Sound Bearer, not doing what Complexity wanted, and Surefour starting to bring in the damage, following up on the Ribs Earth Shatter, and just like that, C9 going to retake this point, and now they have to hold it for the rest of the fight or match here, Hex. They need 2 more rounds or 2 more fights in a row. Otherwise, it will be Complexity's round. Complexity just needs to win 1 fight. C9 needs 2.
Yeah, Rib has been playing great. It's kind of the flank heart there. It comes on to the backside, gets 4 in the Earth Shatter, and the cleanup comes through. So a lot of ultimates up for both sides. As you mentioned, though, Complexity only 1 fight away. Actually, might be last fight here. That percentage goes so fast.
Final Graton Surge coming in here from Torque, trying to set things up. Does pull 5 people in, but the Sound Bearer going to Simi. That is Mendo countering. Death Blossom in, takes down Shake, gets the kill on Nicholas, and C9. More momentum here in this fight. Harblu trying to be the hero in the back as Roadhog, but Surefour having absolutely none of that. And it's close, but C9 with a definitive edge. Here comes the Deadeye. Late in the fight for Surefour. Going to be wreaking havoc on the Reinhardt shield. JKW will fall. And it's close, but C9 looking like they're going to take this.
Yeah, they get bullied out. Torque was on the point, but Cloud9 does take that fight. Takes the stage 1-0 now on Nepal.
2-1.
Alrighty, so both teams setting up once again, and it really, you take a look at it, it's good coordination all across the board from C9, but can't really say enough about Surefour's McCree and how it's been setting stuff up, getting early picks, and what they need in general. And Harblu did swap to the Roadhog a little bit later in the fight, but wasn't quite able to get as much as he was looking for.
Surefour showed up in the kill feed against Harblu a couple times, and it's one of those nice kind of counters to Roadhog, because Roadhog does not have great range. I mean, the hook range is about as effective range on his gun in both wise. So if you have a McCree like Surefour who can just be pelting in those headshots, it really makes Harblu have to think twice about his positioning.
Harblu right now moving in, laying all sorts of damage to the Reinhardt shield, just chewing through it with ease. And gets the hook on the Kaikai. Kaikai's gonna self-shield it, but still not the best position for Zarya to be in. Gonna force C9 to go a little bit further back. But take a look at Surefour. Surefour is coming in off the side flank, has found a position to get in good poke. Unfortunately for him, his team is dying all around him. It's now 6v4, 6v3, and Surefour would have to just go absolutely off the turn this back. Probably not gonna happen.
Another hook takes in Kaikai. Rib did try the initiation. At some point, someone had to get in there in fighting position, and goes in, gets cleaned up. That is a full one-sided fight in favor of Complexity there.
Complexity striking first on the control part of side things, and take a look at Harblu. He's going to have her whole hog up here in a moment. They're going to have the nano boost. So will Wolf and Mendo, though, so next fight probably going to be more decided by nano boost than not. We'll see just where these nanos go.
Yeah, they do rotate around the side. I actually like this, too, because it gives Surefour a great vantage point to try to get some free damage in before they commit to a fight.
Wolf right now hanging out. Will it be the Reaper? Will it be the Reinhardt? It's going to go straight to Mendo Kusai. Mendo to the back, immediately dispatching Torque. Nicholas, though, firing right back on the rib. Reaper's doing work along the board, but here comes Surefour looking for that final cleanup. Deadeye in over the top, forcing Complexity to look for cover here, and they give up a lot of vital positioning as a result. There's no kills, but it's still a decent turnabout, as Harblu does land one hook, but here comes Surefour and Kaikai.
Yeah, it's a really nice stun there to make sure that he does not get charged out too, because that was JKW trying to get out of that alive, trying to charge through. A nice flashbang from Short4 as he cleans up Harblue too. So McCree taking on the role of tank killer, working out really well. Short4's playing it great, and that the flashbang cannot be underestimated too, because it's great against the Ana boost.
Well, going to the next fight, Adam is going to have the sound barrier up and at the ready. And that's going to be a decent edge here, but it is liable to get countered here by Graviton into Death Blossom. So both teams with their outs here. Multiple people going to be pulled in by the Graviton, and here comes Nicholas moving right in. Gonna get hit by the Sleep Dart, interrupting his day. C9 backing out of that situation. Nicholas, though, late nano boost going on him. Torque is already down, though, so he's working against the numbers as his team is falling all around him.
Yeah, it has definitely been all in favor of Cloud9 as they add on a couple more kills, just cleaning up the remnants as Shake is the last one to die there. It should be just about even. Cloud9 will have an advantage here by the time the next fight comes down. And speaking of advantages, it looks like they're the ones with all the check marks in their name. Big ultimate advantage for Cloud9.
And C9, this is what they need. They need about 2 more fights to win this. Kai well armed to win this fight for them. Graviton can come up, pulling in 3. Let's see if the follow through is there. Rib waiting for his opportunity, not driving the Earth Shower just yet. Will charge in on Cesaria. Mendo, meanwhile, getting 2 kills on the back. And C9, they get one of the 2 fights they need. Just one more major fight really needed for them to take this round and be that much closer to winning the map.
Mendo's Reaper's been great tonight. He's gotten a lot of work done. He played pretty safe, never really making mistakes on the Reaper is part of the big thing that maybe people overlook on Reaper, but there's a lot of times you can get yourself into bad positions. But he has played a little more conservatively both on the Pharah and on the Reaper, and it's paying off for him. I think DPS really finding being dead is the worst thing to be as DPS.
All right, Complexity moving in. This is a last attempt. Rib opening up with the Earth Shower. Somehow knocks down 2 to start things out. Gonna stop the Reaper in his tracks. Short4 takes out JKW, but Nicholas is unleashed. Aided by the Sound Bearer. Looking to get down Short4. Gonna get countered Graviton here, though, by Kai. The flanking Graviton is out. Kai sets up for 2 kills, and C9 not giving this up just yet. They have a Sound Bearer of their own, and they will be cleaning out this Complexity push and taking the round.
That's a great Sound Bearer from Adam late to really just lock it out there. It was turning in favor of Complexity. Cloud9 now up 2-0 on the stage with Nepal, 1 stage away from taking a 2-1 lead in the set.
0-2.
So, for C9, a 2-0 advantage. Complexity gonna have to go for the in-map reverse sweep if they want to in this round, but this is a good map for them to stage a turnaround. The Sanctum stage, a little bit more beneficial to Harblue, lets them use the pit for extra Roadhog versatility. If there is going to be a turnabout here for Complexity, it would happen here on Sanctum.
Yeah, as you mentioned there, switching it up to Torque is going to play a Tracer as well, so definitely not trying to run the exact same things they've been running the entire time, but Harblue has put a lot of people into the Abyss here, and probably trying to get that going as well, but not any changes from the Cloud9 side of teams. Running the same
Harblue right now, moving in, does have a hook at the right, and this is where he's dangerous. When you look at how C9 is positioning, they are very much at risk of getting sent right to the pit. Harblue's going to go right to the limit here, right to the edge, and try and make his hook into a guaranteed insta-kill, and almost gets Short4 there. So you see what Harblue's angling for, but C9, to their credit, they're giving it a lot of respect.
Yeah, they do rotate around though, so they know they have to fight, can't just give up the point, but this is also a really good point for McCree. We'll see if Short4 can continue to do so. As Harblue and JKW getting knocked down first, those are all the tanks for Complexity.
It's 3 immediate kills coming out here from the side of C9, so even though Complexity had the position on the point, C9 was more than content to go around the edge, poke them down, and wait for the opportunity, and still avoiding Harblue hooks all at the same time, so C9 striking first here on Sanctum.
Yeah, really smart rotation, very patient, knowing that Harblue's looking for that. They just rotated back through the entry gate and went to the side instead, knowing they had plenty of time before the point unlocked. They didn't have to fight then. Let Short4 deal with his own life out there on McCree, able to keep himself alive, and now there's Complexity teams looking to rotate in through stairs.
Kai again get hit by that hook. Will be staying alive for at least a little bit longer. Torque falling early, and C9 still at the 65 advantage. Shake goes in with the nano boost, but it's not enough. Mendo to the back line with the Death Blossom takes down 2. And Harblue finding himself off on an island right now. His teammates all gone, and he will fall in turn. C9 keeping their advantage.
Completely one-sided. This is Been all Cloud9 so far. It's going to be about 50 to 60% by the next time these fights will occur. Cloud9 does have a Soundberry ultimate and Pulse Bomb. It's been rather quiet from Torque lately. Maybe this changes with a Pulse Bomb.
Very well might. He doesn't have the best setup for it, though. He's going to have to make his own luck here. He's coming in from the back. Gonna drop the Pulse Bomb, hits the ground, doesn't get what he's looking for. Meanwhile, Soundberry coming up from C9. They feel they have an edge once more as Harblue looking for the pit hooks, not going to get it. Gets taken out by Surefour. Still, though, 3 kills here from the side Complexity, putting C9 more on the back foot. Surefour looking to go to the back line here, trying to go full hero status, but with all his team dying around him, it's going to be a little bit difficult. Might get the Ana pick here, has the Deadeye, but this isn't the greatest Deadeye opportunity as Torque not even going to let him get the chance.
I have no idea how Adam lived there. He got hooked after the sound barrier, and he must have just skated up the wall. His Lucio play has been kind of eye-opening. You don't necessarily remember seeing Adam play a bunch of Lucio, of course, because he didn't have to on a different roster. We generally see him more on a Zenyatta or a Mercy, but his Lucio and his wall skating has been really great this game, or this.
He's had some
tournament.
parkour in his step.
Yeah.
Whether you look at King's Row or look at him here, he knows how to work the wall ride. But C9 coming in once more. Harblue overextending, taken out immediately. 65 here for the side C9, and Surefour still holding on to that Deadeye. This is one of the better maps you'll get for Deadeye based on just the line of sight you have. And here we go, Happy Little Skulls coming right up. Surefour waiting for it, takes down JKW. And C9 just being very surgical about this, but well on the path to retaking this, and now... Oh no! I think Torque wanted the reset anyways, but
yeah.
Farewell, says Adam.
Well, Torque's been... Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, this is the last opportunity here for the side of Complexity. They need to do this, or they are going to be down this round and down the map. So we'll see what they do here. Locke can be riding on Nicholas.
Torque actually gets the Ana boost onto the Tracer. A bit unconventional there, but he does take down Wolf in the back line. So they do start it off with a kill. JKW takes down Mendo too, so fight going Complexity's way.
3 quick kills here for Complexity. They're not going silently here in Nepal. C9 can have about 2 to 3 good attempts to bring this back, though, and Hex, they were banking some ults as this went down. You look at the ult bank here for Complexity. They had to throw in everything they had. Yeah. The only thing that they're going to have in reserve is a Whole Hog, which in a Pulse Bomb, but great. Not the most impactful ults. Meanwhile, they're up against Sound Barrier, they're up against Earth Shatter and Death Blossom. C9, if they have a window to put this game away, it is right now. They're going to be opening up the Sound Barrier and going from there. Let's see if Complexity can withstand a fight where they are certainly disadvantaged.
Well, JKW takes on Rib really early there. The Pulse Bomb comes in and hits absolutely nothing. They might actually think twice about going in as Kai gets hooked. So that is 2 kills immediately. Yeah, they were trying to retreat.
So for C9 there, C9 was very comfortable just not blowing else. I guess they want to bank a little bit more, but it's dangerous because now you look at Complexity, they're not going to be quite on the same level ult-wise, but they'll have enough to at least give a glimmer of contesting there, whereas I feel like if C9 just opened up there at the Sound Barrier, it would have been very hard for Complexity to deal with it. Now, of course, they don't have the perfect ult information that we have on the caster side of things. They just have to guess, so maybe that's what went into it. But C9, even though they have an overwhelming advantage, less advantage here than I think they had before. But they're moving in once more. Rib opening up with the Earth Shatter. Mendo to the back line. Nano boost into Death Blossom. Everyone saying the die, but Mendo getting Joe Meister in the back, looking for more Reaper on Reaper action right now. And but Complexity, they did an okay job of dealing with it, but Surefour might be the difference maker here on the outside point. Looking for the pickoffs, but his team is starting to die all around him.
Adam trying to just keep it alive for his team so that Surefour can have these options. Surefour takes down Torque, but there goes Adam on the point. They need body on there. They get bodies on there on the reinforced.
The body's coming late. Kaika at the last moment. Graviton going to set for 2 more kills. The delay from Adam, absolutely instrumental for setting that up for C9. And they will retake this. And I don't know who Momo is, but he definitely needs to get out of the lobby.
He was in I think Momo is just the ghost that haunts Sanctum, because the last time he was in here, he was Sanctum as well.
Well, someone is letting him into these games, and that shouldn't be a thing. It needs to be a happy, secure place. Joe Meister, I have no friends, can't be me, forever alone, Bible thump.
Not on my friends list.
It joined in late, so it's not like competitive integrity was hit, but it is a little bit worrisome. Maybe it's just a case where he's a friend of someone here, thinks it's a scrim, and it's like, no. Actual competitive match. Still though, C9 coming in strong. Now 2-1 over complexity here. That upper bracket advantage definitely working in their favor. They just need one more map to win it all.